Good morning, everyone. I know you cannot see me, but you can hear me. This is Lorraine Martinez. I am your MRRC chair. And if there's anything you would like to say, you can go ahead and type it into the chat. And then I'll get to it. Or if I can't, then I'll answer your questions later. Questions or concerns. All right, here we go. CalRTA membership, come together now. So we have a poll. The first one is, what area are you from? So Jim, go ahead and do the poll. We will give you a few seconds to do the poll. What area are you from? Just the first one. Don't answer number 2, just answer number 1, please. Just answer question number 1. What area are you from? Let's see, I have 60 people here and I have 16 who have answered. So 18. 20. All you have to do is submit. I believe the button is submit, the red button at the end. Let's give it another 20 seconds and we'll just stop there. What area are you from? This is important because we want we being the MRRC committee want to know who attended today so we can contact you if needed or have you share your experience with the reps from your area for the committee. All righty, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll has ended, and we're going to share the results. And so it says 3 of you from Northern California, 9 from the Central, 3 from area 3 or 6, 9 from 7, 8, 10, or 11, 7 from 9. All righty, that's the poll. All right. Let's go to the next slide. So the state committee felt it was important to share with you the names of the membership committee members in your area. As you can see, some of the areas have 2 people, like area 1 and area 8. Most have 1, but if you're from area 6, there is nobody. We really need a representative. It's not that difficult, nor is it really time consuming. So if you're interested in helping in any area or in area 6 specifically, please email me. My email is right here. And that would be fabulous. But these are all the contacts for the state committee, all the area reps. So this is the poll number 2. And I want you to read these topics carefully because you're only going to choose one. And you need to remember which one you chose. Number 1, how to virtually connect with current members via luncheons or social events or whatever you want to do. 2, how to recruit virtually. 3, how to communicate effectively during the pandemic with members, how to update member information. 4, learn what other divisions are doing. Or 5, how other divisions communicate with members who do not have mail, email, or cell phones. So look at those for a few seconds and choose one. Okay, if we could have the poll, please. So it's question number 2. Choose the one that is most important topic for your area. Oh, you have to answer both to submit. Okay, thank you. Now, see, we're learning something because I didn't know that. I thought, and Irene and I thought you could just do one poll for each. I mean, have 2 questions on one poll. Good to know. I'm learning more about Zoom all the time. Okay. 54, 55 of 71. How did that get there? Hold on. Oh, that's me. How am I doing that? I don't know. Righty, 58. Let's go another 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to share the results. So it looks like 24 of you, 41%, are interested how to recruit virtually. 7% and number 1, how to virtually connect. That's wonderful that only 12%. That means that most of you are doing it well, connecting virtually. 3, how to communicate effectively, 24%. 4, learn what other divisions are doing, 12%. And number 5, how other divisions communicate with members who do not have email or cell phone. So I'm going to stop showing the results and I'm going to, share the results. Okay, there's the results. Stop sharing. Okay, let me get rid of that. All right, so look at those again. Remember what you voted for, because what we're going to do now is we're going to go into chat rooms, or actually breakout rooms. All right, you will be assigned randomly to a breakout room with 3 other people or 4. You want to share, like I just stated, the most important topic for your division. I would love, and so appreciate if one of you could take notes and then send the notes to me via email after the webinar is over. And my email's on top, and we're going to give you 10 minutes to chat. Now you're going to have to give me a minute to get you into breakout rooms. So hold on. I'm going to minimize. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Let's just go back. Okay, I'm just checking over the chat for a second. And now we're going to go to more breakout rooms. And we're going to 18 rooms. Okay, we got 18 rooms. I'm going to create the breakout rooms, and I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to open all rooms, and it should tell you what breakout room you're going to, and we're going to take off unmute. You want to cancel more. Okay, you're all going to be able to unmute yourselves. We're going to admit Kathy Kinley. Okay, if you all will unmute yourselves, go to your breakout room and start discussing. You have 10 minutes, so it's 11:10 right now. At 11:20, we'll be done. Go ahead and have a good breakout.
Yes. Yes.
Room 11, I guess.
Division.
Hi, everyone. I had to rejoin. That's why I wasn't there. So can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Maybe everybody can do that. Raise their hand and if they can hear others. So Kathy, you can't hear? And Lorraine?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I'm new to your, not new to the group, but new to being more involved in the group. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know exactly what is the most important, but I would assume that it is communication and building membership,
That,
sustaining
those,
membership.
those are two right there, two good ones for sure. And we're going to be hitting on both of those.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're doing right now because I joined late. I'm just reading what's on the thing. It says assign.
Uh-huh.
Are you talking about the most important topic? Oh, I
Yeah.
see. So what we're having issues with in the recruitment, is that, or membership, is that what?
It's
It's what
here's the poll. Which one of those is most important? Your division.
Oh, I see from this. Okay. For my division, probably would be number 3, to communicate effectively during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hello?
Hi.
Who's this?
this is Kathy Kinley.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there.
So glad you could join us. We've got about 2 minutes left in this part. So you guys can just hang out and wait for this part to be over, but there's still lots to come.
We did in my division, this is Caprice from Division 59.
Uh-huh.
We did an update on our member information in the early part of the spring. So
Good.
we basically contacted in some way all of our members and got updated emails and contact info. So for me, it's really important to kind of keep that momentum because we got some really good comments. Keep that momentum going, especially since we're not meeting person to person.
That's so true. All righty, I'm going to close this in a few seconds.
So do we decide who is going to send the notes?
Actually, you're talking to Lorraine, so we're good.
Okay.
Thank you for asking, John.
Well, I just knew that somebody needed to.
Yes, and that's awesome. I appreciate that.
So I don't know, all of those are real basic needs.
You know, it seems like the divisions really just need basic stuff. All right, so I'm closing the rooms. They're going to close in 57 seconds, and everybody will be back.
Did somebody say there were 60 people in the meeting?
Yeah, there's 60, yeah, which is
Mm.
awesome. I'm very pleased.
Oh, I think this is a big need.
Yes. Is that you, Johanna?
No, this is Caprice.
Oh, Caprice. You sound like Johanna Hobbs right there.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a new one.
Does anybody know what percentage of the members do not have electronic communication? And by that mean,
It totally depends on your division. For example, in Division 39, there are approximately 100. So, all right, I think we're back. So if we're going to mute you all again, and you all should be muted. All right, so I hope that whoever took notes will please send them over to me. Again, here's my email right here. And everybody, this is going so well. I'm so excited. All right, next slide. Okay, here's the challenge. Oops, excuse me. Here's the challenges that my committee and I came up with. Of course, we can't meet in person, and that possibly could be for the rest of the year. If the CSUs right now are going to do virtual classes all the way through the end of the year, the JC in my areas and probably other JCs are going to do virtual all the way to the end of the year. It's probably going to be a reality for CalRTA that till the end of this fiscal year, till we're going to have to do virtual. So that means a lot of our members are feeling isolated, especially those that do not have family close by, or perhaps they're in a assisted living and they know they can't go anywhere. There's no field trips. There's no people coming in to do art or whatever. So they're feeling isolated. Some of our members don't have a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Or if they do have one, they need help logging on. They need help learning how to do it. It's not that they can't do it. It's probably that they have to have somebody help them, assist them so they can learn. And there's a learning curve to all of this. There really is. Even for me, especially for me who is I consider myself pretty computer literate. The personal internet can get bogged down. Oh my gosh, it's crazy that all of a sudden you're going in and out and they can't hear everything that's being said, and so they lose interest. And attention span is limited. I think Irene Wetzel had put out that attention span is really 40 minutes max, and that's the reason why we've limited the huddles to that. Look at those challenges: can't meet in person, isolation, don't have access to electronic equipment, personal internet has problems, and our attention spans are limited. Challenges solved or not. So webinars, we have some amazing webinars available to help your members in your division become confident with Zoom. There's been multiple ones and other great topics. CalRTA is really stepping it up under the direction of our past president, Irene Wetzel, as well as Jennifer Baker and David Walrath, our legislative consultants, and and Susie Dixon and Jim Sterling. We have just really upping the game as far as webinars, and they're available after the session is over online. Many divisions are offering virtual luncheons with speakers. It would be really helpful to me if you would send either your MRRC rep or myself information about how that went. Just a few comments. I would love to know that, because some divisions are saying that won't work for us, and I don't believe that. So I would love to be able to offer information so that they could be hopefully convinced to try it at least one time. It's easier to set up a division virtual meetings on the website. It's right there under division resources. There's a calendar so you can look to see. The other thing is, if you want to set up a Zoom meeting, many area directors have their own Zoom accounts. So it's all you have to do is ask them, and that might make it a little simpler for you. last spring, many divisions, if not all, connected with members via phone calls or letters. Will this continue in fall? I don't know if it's good for you to do that, but it might not be a bad idea at some point this I'll use semester as we all familiar with that term, to send something out to them, even if it's a holiday card or just something to show that you're still here and that you are interested in their well-being. And then email or virtual meetings are the main way to communicate, of course, besides a phone call. So we all have to get familiar with the app that we're using, Zoom, GoToMeeting, or whatever works best for your division. Okay, CTC right now is our most important buddy in our divisions. They are available and they want to help us with communication issues. They want to help. Jim Sturley, the CTC committee chair, has said numerous times to me, Lorraine, we need to work as a team. I'm here to help. What needs do you have? So Jim Sterling, has offered many ideas to make for your newsletter editors, as well as the president, easier to read and items to include in the monthly newsletters. That's such a valuable resource. So right now, newsletters and Constant Contact or MailChimp are the best way to reach all your division members, with those with an email. My division is going to be mailing out some, and other divisions who have smaller group of people are going to send out via mail. Some people prefer to have them to read something in their hands versus online, but we have 800 members in Division 39, so that's not practical, but we're going to send over 100 newsletters out to those who do not have email access. And so, yeah, let's go on. So like I said, the CTC reps and others get this information every single month. And the last one was sent August 30th, and there's tons of information on there. So you really include your CTC person in your division to help you if at all needed. There's so much to learn for all of us to learn, unless you're Sue Briers, who is amazing, or other people in that CTC group. All right. So, and Jim also highlights a division and shows some of the good work that they're doing. So webinars, I'm hoping that you advertise the various webinars that you get notification of to your division members. There's a list of upcoming webinars, the leadership huddles. We have one today, of course, the 14th and the 15th of September. The Zoom users to learn more about Zoom, 10th and the 14th of September. Discovering your division's website, September 28th. Customizing your division's website, October 8th. And maintaining your division's Facebook page, October 22nd. These are so important to make sure that your division has the most current information on your website, and most importantly, on your website, on your Facebook page. There's lots you can do to reach out to people through those websites and Facebook pages. Okay, what else can we do? This is a brainstorm session, and we can continue to contact members at least once a month. Say, how you doing? Is there anything you need? We can offer teacher grants still via your Facebook page or email. So if you have a list of people who are still teaching, and because they came to one of your pre-retirement events, you can totally still send an email out with a Google form for them to submit, and then you can choose teachers, the winners out of that. If you're interested in that, contact me if you don't understand what I just said, and I'd be happy to share it with you. How about offering trivia contests or a picture scavenger hunt with a prize? So you post a few things and have the first, people who come up with the correct answers or finish the scavenger hunt, You give them a prize. That's kind of fun. How about honoring your longest members with a feature in the newsletter? Now, many of you do this already, but a lot of us don't. How about sending them a card, dropping off flowers on their porch? How about dropping off some veggies or fruit or homemade cookies or wine? Wine is always welcome in my house. How about having a drawing for members who send pictures of the biggest squash that they have, zucchini that they have in their garden, or a pumpkin that was grown by them? You can share those things in your newsletter, all this stuff. Have members send pictures of fall or Halloween decorations. Many, many people like to decorate. Send in pictures of pets to post on Facebook. Answer a question on Facebook. When I taught, chalk was still being used or whatever. And another thing is to look at monthly, the MRRC newsletter. I just sent it out today. Sorry, I didn't send it out on time. My internet was wacky yesterday. But look at those for ideas also and send me your ideas. We need to share, 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 share. Any other ideas? Share. So there's 9 good ideas, or actually 8 good ideas there for you that you can do right now. Okay, we're gonna do breakout rooms again. They will be different. What new idea did you gain today? Again, somebody please take notes and email them to me. You'll have up to 10 minutes to chat, and then we'll all come back together and that'll end our time. So we're going to go to breakout room.
Lorraine, before you
Yes?
go to breakout rooms, the people with the phones, when you release the, they were not able to talk. They were still muted.
Oh.
Okay. We didn't get all the people in my group unmuted ourselves, but the person who just was a phone, I have no idea who she was. There was no name. It was just a phone number. And I tried doing the chat text, but she finally just gave up and left.
Oh,
I can say something about that. Can you hear me, Lorraine?
yes.
This is Christy Betts. I have a phone, and what you do is to scroll back one screen. And on that screen is a circle that says, right now mine says done speaking. And when I press that, it will say speak. So you have to scroll back. If you have an iPhone, you scroll back to the screen before and it gives you the option to unmute. And then when you're finished speaking, you can, then you mute it again. So that's what I did. Okay. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you.
Scroll back one screen and it gives you the button to press. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
If I get a person on my group, I'll let them know.
And I'll try to look for that too. Okay, I'm creating the breakout rooms. Here we go. What new idea did you gain today? Open all rooms and make sure you unmute yourself. People are so funny.
Huh?
People are just funny.
Just again, that shit, that sounds pretty complicated.
What?
We just
Well,
did
you
a
know-
webinar, Lorraine, it was simple.
But this
Well,
is-
they don't do all the interactions they can do.
Well, the breakout rooms is where it gets complicated. So we want them to have discussions, so we randomly assign them. But some people don't know how to unmute themselves. Come on, come on. So that's why there's these great webinars for them to learn, right?
Webinars are really good webinars. Is that different from Zoom?
This is Zoom right here.
I don't know, we get something different at the board meeting. Okay, so I'm next door.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hi. All right, your breakout rooms are closed and you should be back. So here's the last slide. My email is right there. If you took notes, I really appreciate it. I am going to save the chat questions and concerns. I love quotes. The one in the blue says, when you're enthusiastic about what you do, you feel this positive energy. It's very simple. When you go back to your divisions, it's brainstorm time, and everyone, you've got this. We all have this. And we're going to be sending out an evaluation form. I really hope that you all will give your honest opinions, that you will help us make this better. There's just some restrictions that we have. And I hope that you got something out of today. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for all you do for CalRTA and for your divisions. So thank you so, so much. If you'd like to get a copy of the slides, just email me. I'd be happy to share it with you. All righty?
Before you go, I have one thing, Lorraine.
Yes, Sam.
On my screen, on my laptop, I have on the right side pictures of some of us. And that overlaps almost every single slide you've put up. And so I can't read everything that's on the slide. And I don't know if there's something I should be doing differently or if we need to format our slides differently when we do this.
Can you oh, go ahead.
I have one more thing to
Push
say
it to
about
the
the
top,
phone.
Sam. Push it to the top.
Did you hear what she said? Sam, she said, push it to the top.
What's
You
it
can
to the top?
minimize, you can minimize the screen, the little screens. Just look at your controls on the top.
You can minimize your screen.
Or make it speaker view instead of gallery view.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Speaker view. Uh-huh.
Oh, I see.
Way
what
up
you're
on
asking.
top, there's a like a 3x3, and then there's 2 bars. There's a 1 bar, and there's a wider bar. Hit
You see
the
those?
smaller bar, and you should be able to get it.
Yeah. It
Okay, by
minimizes.
going to view options, what I have now is the pictures on top and the full.
You see bars though? There should be 3 gray bars and one that looks like a grid. All right, everybody, if we're done, if you have any questions or concerns, email me. Like I said, the evaluation will go out. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fabulous day and stay out of that smoke. I'm tired of.
Thanks, Lorraine. Bye, everybody.
Great job, Lorraine. Great job.
CJ MRR.